time I'm gonna live my whole entire week with this.
This is around 20 euros worth of groceries. And for lunch, I was thinking of doing some kind of a pasta and mashed potatoes with tofu. And maybe later some kind of a oatmeal thing. And I also forgot to show some fruits that I bought.
And to make the challenge a little bit easier, I'm going to just include food and nothing else. And to make the challenge even more easier, I'm not going to be including spices. Since I did similar challenge where I did include spices on my budget, and to be honest, it was terrible idea and I had god awful time. And this idea actually comes from my boss wondering, can you actually live with only 20 euros for an entire week? So that sounded very interesting, so I'm going to be doing just that. And let's see how I do, starting with day 1.
This is day 2 and thus far my challenge has been a-okay. But I think that at some point food going to be an issue and I may have to get a little bit more creative, since I realized that I may not have enough things to eat as lunch. So I'm a little bit scared about that. But maybe I can do some oatmeal type of thing for lunch at the end if I start to run out. Yesterday I didn't feel like filming much since I was focusing on my other project that is going to be taking quite a long time. This is, I guess, wrap up for day 1 and start of day 2. Here's my real fancy dinner. Cereal, couple of bread, apple and a cup of tea. This looks like more like a breakfast than dinner. Ignore my messy desk. And here's what I'm been eating. Pasta with tomato sauce with tofu. My challenge hasn't gone so hot. I think that I'm going to be running out of fruit soon. And I think that I'm going to be running out of food as well. And on top of that, I had a really horrible day at work. And I think that I got myself fired. I'm not going to be going into the details, but my boss got real angry. It's day 4 and I'm almost run out of food. And I've been hungry all day. But I still managed to keep myself satisfied enough that I didn't have a urge to see it yet. But who knows when the time continues. And about yesterday, I wanna clear some things. This is just my part of the story and my boss can think whatever she wants and use this as an evidence that I'm a horrible employee. To answer to that is that if I'm so horrible person and beyond disgusting, why didn't you say anything? Like, why didn't you pull me aside and talk to me? Say directly to me that, hey, this is not okay and this is unacceptable behavior and I'm not okay with this. But you didn't until yesterday when you threatened to fire me and took some videos as evidence. And now more than ever I wanna leave, even though that's going to be hurting me financially, because I don't really have money and losing a job is going to be really bad, and I know that. This is all I have left. This is all the yogurt, 1 banana, 3 slices of bread and all my cereals. And these 2 things are almost empty. Only things that I have a bunch of is porridge and tea. Yes, rest of the challenge I'm eating only porridge and drinking tea. Mashed potatoes with tofu and some oatmeal here and there. Quick update for my work situation. Yesterday I almost got myself fired because until Sunday morning I didn't know that repression can cause anger. I didn't hurt anyone, but I didn't behave appropriately either. So my boss got angry for good reason. But some of the allegations that she said to me for my opinion was crap. First of all, I can't control what the customers are saying about me. And they are complaining pretty much everything that they can think of. Like how long the line is and if I didn't serve them immediately while I had a heavy amount of disease on my hand and I didn't drop it on the ground or on the limited table space. If I didn't smile at you after 15 minutes, you complained that your cake order was late or that your cake was 5 minutes late. I don't do cakes, so I have no control over that. And also about cleanliness, I once again can't control customers where they are stepping after I clean something. And if I don't clean some spot, there is a reason. They was really busy and I didn't have time to clean. I only heard about these issues Saturday. So my opinion, that is not fair. How can I prove myself if no one says nothing? This is the second last day and this is what I have left right now. One slice of bread. I mean, this thing was empty from the start. And yesterday I forgot that I had a couple more things like this pasta and my tiny amount of salad that I have and my last half of a banana. And also yesterday I remembered that my mom gave me some time ago salsa, aka free item, which I used yesterday as a pasta sauce. And I think that saved this challenge because otherwise I wouldn't been extremely grumpy. But let's see if I can make it all the way to the end. Last day of my challenge and I made it somehow. And the only things that I have left are tea and porridge. And I'm out of everything else. So that's nice. And I naively thought that this challenge would be easy. But turns out that it wasn't that easy after all. But I'm still glad that I did this.